Well, hello there. Here I am with another thrift haul. I got all of these things on the table for $100. I got everything from dishware. Let's start with the dishware. I got a set of these, what are they? Churchill, England. It's like a little breakfast set. Sorry for the bottom of this cutting off. I used my meta glasses to record and the aspect is a little bit off. But anyway, I got all of these. I think it's like 6 cups, saucers, some little cereal bowls, a sugar bowl, a creamer, all of it for, I think it was, a lot of this was 50% off, so I think I got this all for like $9.99. It's really cute though. It's like a little stoneware, kind of heavy. You can use it every day. So it's like a nice little set. And then the next thing I got was this, it's Staffordshire. I'm not sure how to say that. But anyway, a little blue and white, scalloped, really cute little set of bowls. So all of this was a set, the little dessert plates, the bowls, and there's also a few saucers. No cups though. I think it was 14 pieces altogether for, I think it was $9.99 and then also 50% off. I used one of the saucers. I was trying to find ways to use it. So under this plant would work, with a candle, something like that. But I will be selling them. I break up the set and I'll sell the set of bowls as one thing, set of plates as one thing. Now this piece here, this is a little Brooklyn Dodgers mug. It looks very vintage. It's actually not it's meant to look vintage. I'm not sure when it's from, but it does say China on the bottom, so I know it's not from the 50s. My dad is from Brooklyn. Both of my parents lived in Brooklyn, and if you asked my dad what his team was, he would say Brooklyn Dodgers, even after they moved to LA, even after 30 years later, 40 years, 50 years, he didn't care. So that's why I got the little mug for my desk, just to think of my dad. Now I have this plate, these set of plates. They each have like a little bit of a different design on them. And these are Limoges, actually. These are French plates and they're really pretty. And I think there was a set of 6, I want to say. And they're a really pretty green design and they each have a castle. Then I got this little pewter tray that says, "Give us this day our daily bread." I had another one I was showing at the window. I've seen the other one a lot in thrift stores. This one I've never seen with the woman praying. And I thought it was cute. I wouldn't put it there, but I'm just showing that you can hang it on the wall. It's ready to hang. I thought that was a good little piece. Now, the next piece is so random. Not really even sure what it is. I think it's either for a laptop when you pack or like a little packing. It's probably from a piece of luggage, that came loose and they just sold it as is on its own. It's got like a little dog patch on the front, but I thought it was cute. I've been using a lot of the canvas totes to go shopping, and then when I fill it with things I bought, I can't find my keys, I can't find anything. So I wanted to have this inside the tote. I think it was like $1.50, and I liked the colors. It was kind of like Fendi-esque. Obviously nowhere near Fendi, but kind of that vibe a little. This little cutting board was, it's like, I think it's olive wood, and I liked it because I love to have, I would drill a hole in this and hang it. You could see in the background, I have all my cutting boards hung there. I would just cut a hole in the top and add some twine and hang it from there. Or you can put it like sideways. It kind of looks like Long Island. I'm not sure if it's meant to. But what I also like about these is it's got the little channel for liquid. So when you're cutting, say you cut a tomato on it or something like that, it'll catch the juice in that little channel. So it was very inexpensive, and I'm a sucker for wood, like anything wood. anything handmade, I'm just like really into and always trying to pick it up. Speaking of, the next piece is, I believe it's supposed to be a lion. It looks like it's Asian. It's all from one piece of wood, and I picked it up and I loved it so much. I had it in my basket, but I got home and I realized the tail is broken, which I think is okay. And I'm not 100% sure that what the tail would have looked like. I'm assuming it would have had like, you know, the fluffy thing on the end. I'm just gonna sand the tail and make it where it's not rough. It's got like the ribs and the little hair, swirly hair. Looks very Asian. I love it. And then you have this guy, which I saw this about 5 times in this store before I actually purchased it. And I have no idea what kind of animal it is. I have no idea what. Wait till you see his face. I gotta turn around his face. Let's see. He's so weird that usually when I see something weird, I just pick it up if it's inexpensive. It wasn't that cheap before, so now it was, I mean, it was only $5, but now it was 50 off, so it was $2.50. He looks like a sad little guy. Maybe a rabbit? I have no clue. But it's meant for a plant, and I think it's just cute. I have a little secret garden on the side of my house. I'll just throw him in there as like a weird, random thing. This guy, a little potbelly cutie boy, this owl, is all carved from one piece of wood, and his feet are so cute. I love his feet. It's signed on the bottom. I think it says Lydia. I can't really tell. And I actually looked up this owl. This was made in the 80s, and it's kind of valuable. It was like $2.50 online, shockingly. But yeah, it's a really good piece. I love it. Then I just saw this wallet. I just needed a wallet. I love a wallet like this. You put so many credit cards in it, and it stays very flat. So I like that. And this is a company called, what was this company called? I want to say Toto. I think that's wrong though. But it's got like a little head, like a cow's head on it it's all leather. These little melamine trinket dishes are made in Italy, and the bird ones are really cute. They were like 2 in a pack, and I think that each pack was like, I forget how much they were, like $3 per pack. And then there's this one which has this is very touristy with the building on it, and then this piece of art one, which was really cute too. But I thought they were like, I like when things are made in Italy. They just, you know, it's usually good quality. This painting here is called a verso. I forget what it's called, but basically, if you look at this, I thought it was not a painting when I first picked it up. I thought maybe it was just like printed on board. And when you zoom in with your camera, you can see if it's pixelated, like you see little tiny dots, that means it's a print, obviously, but I wasn't seeing that on here. So I was like thinking maybe it's a painting, and I turned it over to see the back, and I saw another painting. I was like, that is wild. And I realized both paintings were done on a piece of wood. And this is weird, the bakery string to hang it. So I realized the frame is like not really anything special. Somebody just popped it in there. But it fits it perfect, so I'll keep it. But you can see that it's a nice little solid piece of wood, and it was an actual painting on both sides. Now this side with the woman with the children is based on a Greek mythology, and she basically murdered her children. That's the story of it. So I will keep this side with the little family on it when I hang it. But it's actually pretty valuable. It is signed, and it's from the 1800s, and it's a nice moody little piece of art. And I like the fact that, I think it's called I cannot believe that I can't remember the name of it. I'm gonna put it on the screen. But it's an interesting, you get 2 paintings for, you know, in one thing. You can change them around as you wish. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, this little spice rack. This little spice rack was made, it's very, very weak. The nails are barely hanging in there. The backboard is like, I don't even know if it's wood. It's like it's the kind that like when you knock on it, it's like hollow sounding. But it was made in 1987 and it's got a little writing on the back, which adds to the charm. And it was only $3.99, I want to say, and then 50% off. So I thought at the very least I can maybe do something with it. But you could see where the spices used to be. And it looks like it needs a really good cleaning. I love the scalloped edge. So I think I can make something cute with it. You can see it does definitely work with, I'm not really like a scallopy type of person, but it's a little too girly for me, but I think I can do something with it. Next up was these two candle sconces, brass, they're very heavy, and they were $14.99 each, then 50 off, so $14.99 for both, and I just couldn't pass them up. I love these in a gallery wall, just one, you just like add it with a few pieces of art, and it just kind of adds something, an object. I like to put an object into a gallery wall, so it's not just all like flat, it gives it dimension. So you could do that, or you could put like on a, next to a mirror, on top, like next to a fireplace, flanking a fireplace. But this was the piece of the day. This piece here is it's a rug. It was in the blanket section, and you can see it's all hand woven. This is actually a vintage Swedish rug. Here it is on the floor. You can see it a little bit better, but look how huge this is. This is an 8 foot, it's like 8.5 by 5.5 feet. But there were a couple of issues, a little hole there, and on the edges, on one of the edges, it was like unraveling a little, but I think that's fine. And I think I can probably do a little bit of a repair if I need on my own. It was $19.99 and then 50 off. Like, that's insane. I found the exact rug online for $5.68, and there were other very similar ones see, it's unraveling there. Some very similar ones for like $1,500. So it was a great purchase. And like I said, I got all of this for $100, including the rug. And I would say the value is, this picture alone would be $100. It would actually be probably more than $100. But let's see. So yeah, we got all of this. I would say that the plates, this would be like $50 for the set of plates, $50 for the bowl, or $45 or something, $50 for the set of the breakfast set, $50 for the owl, like a lot of $50 items. The brass, $50. This guy, I don't know, $25 maybe. I'm not sure. I'd have to look into him a little bit. I'm not really sure. This $22. But you can see, I would say everything, it would be, I'm gonna guess, between around $1,500 for everything. And some of the things I would keep, like this I would probably keep. It goes with my vibe, but I don't know if I need it. I do have a lot of cutting boards, but even just like the little melamine trays could be like $40 for the set. The little spice rack could be like $20 on Facebook. A lot of this would be Etsy, some of it Facebook. But the rug is the hero piece. And that rug could be, I would say again, like this, $0 for the Dodgers cup, but it's still good for me, for my dad, just to think of my dad. So that's it. So everything is, it was a very successful trip to the little vintage shop, And I love to just show people what I got because it's really fun. So thanks for watching. Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment and let me know your favorite piece.